Hello guys, welcome to Cognizant IAS Coaching. Good morning and I'm Bisai Abhijeet. So this is newspaper reading with Abhijeet, 13th November 2020 in live. So today I'm going to read the Hindu newspaper of the date 13th November 2020. If you missed the sessions of 28th November, 29th November, the live sessions, links in the description, you can check there. Okay, let's go with the intro. So let's start with the Hindu newspaper. So let's start with the Hindu newspaper. Monday, November 30, 2020. Hindu. Farmers reject center's call for talks, says Burari in an open jail. As I read in the previous newspapers, there is a protest going on in Delhi and the Haryana borders of the farmers for the repeal of the 3 agricultural laws, right? So yesterday they say that they will block 5 entry points into Delhi. Farmer groups have rejected the Home Minister's conditional invitation for talks and refused to shift to the designated protest grounds in Burari, called it an open jail. Tens of thousands of farmers, mostly from Punjab and borders of Delhi, demanding the repeal of Centre's 3 agricultural reform laws and withdrawal of an electricity bill, equipped with rations that could last for months. They have threatened to block 5 of the entry points into the capital if their demands are not heard. And in a letter of November 28th, Union Home Secretary Ajay Vala, retired Home Minister Amit Shah appealed to farmers to move to the grounds in northeastern Delhi, after which they would be called for a meeting. And then reforms have brought new opportunities, said PM Modi. Modi says farm laws fulfill promises, but Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday said the demands raised by farmers over the years have been met in the form of the recent agricultural reforms which have brought new opportunities. In his Mann Ki Baat radio address, Mr. Modi said all political parties had been making promises to the farmers, but now these promises have been fulfilled. The PM's address came at the end of a week marked by protesters by farmers in Punjab, Haryana and Delhi against the 3 farm bills passed by Parliament in September. The agricultural reforms in the past few days have also now opened new doors of possibilities for our farmers, Mr. Modi said in the radio address. This will be continued on page 8, so then I'll read more about this. Principal 11 accused wanted medal for top class input. Experts from the memorial between 2006 to November 2008, Tharu Rana Wright conspired with his childhood friend David Headley left also and Dowd Gillan to assist the Let in carrying out the attacks on Mumbai. Headley's involvement with Let predators the Mumbai attacks in June 2006. Headley met Rana in Chicago and told him about his association with the Let and has orders to contact surveillance around Mumbai. On hearing this, Rana agreed to open a Mumbai branch of his business to assist Headley. Rana's key accused in 26/11 Mumbai terror attack wanted it to be conveyed to one of the Pakistani conspirants a year after the 2008 attack that he deserved a medal for top class contribution and that the Indian deserved it. Papers filed by the US government in a California court say the US authorities told the court that the Secretary of State, not the court, decides whether the fugitive should be surrendered to the requesting country. First case under the conversation audience in UP. The Uttar Pradesh police lodged the first case under the new ordinance against unlawful conversations a day after it was promulgated. A first information report from lodged by the police in Bali under sections 3 and 5 of the Prohibition of the Unlawful Conversation of Religion Ordinance 2020, which was promulgated on November 27 by Governor Anandyan Patel. China not for downstream dam on Brahmaputra. China's media reported on Sunday that authorities have given the go-ahead for Chinese hydropower company to construct the first downstream dam on the lower reaches of the Brahmaputra River, or Yarlung Jangbo as it is known as Tibet, marking a new phase in China's hydropower exploitation with potential changes and potential things for India bought by the Chinese hydropower company. Farmers continued to protest at Tikri, Singhu and Ghazipur borders. They refused to camp at Nirankari grounds, say it is akin to being in open jail, claiming that camping at the Purari ground was akin to being lodged in an open jail. Farmers protesting at the Tikri, Singhu and Ghazipur borders refused to move there on Sunday. On Friday, the Delhi police had allowed the entry of the protesting farmers into the city and designated the Nirkari grounds in Burari for the same. However, on Sunday evening, only around 500 farmers were present at the Northwest Delhi venue that often hosts large number of farmers. We listened to Mann Ki Baat radio address of Prime Minister where he supported the new agricultural laws and asked farmers to support it. But we don't believe him anymore because he was one of who supported demonetization and rest all we know how much damage it caused to the economy. We won't be allowing him to damage the agricultural sector, said a farmer from Amritsar, Harjit Sandhu. But why these conditions, adding that they also had adequate beddings and tents, the farmers at Burari insisted that the government should come forward with no condition and wondered why the Union Home Minister was putting conditions before holding the meeting. We will be saying in Burari till further orders from our leaders. We have no issue in sleeping in open as we are farmers and we never had a bed of roses. We never have hundreds of lands at protest sites and we are also giving food to security persons to whoever needs it, said a farmer. Their senior officials said that team held a round of talks with the protesters to make them shift to the Nirankari ground, but they were unsuccessful. We have managed to move many protesters from borders to the Nirankari ground, but many are still at the borders. We had to talk with the leaders, but the conditions are there are putting beyond the jurisdiction of the Delhi police. We are trying to convince them and are hopeful that things will get started peacefully, officers said. Meanwhile, on Sunday evening, a large group of farmers broke the police barricade and entered Delhi. After moving about 200 meters inside Delhi, they stopped and sat down. The police said as per their report around 20,000 protesters were at the Singhu border and around 30,000 protesters were at the Tikri border. Address farmers demand find solution. CM says central government must talk to the protesters camping along the borders. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Sunday said the centre should hold talks with protesting farmers who are camping along Delhi's borders unconditionally and immediately. The Aam Aadmi Party Home Minister Amit Shah to listen to the demands raised by the farmers and find an immediate solution. Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh said AAP is with the farmers and will fight shoulder to shoulder with them. He added that is unfortunate that the BJP government is treating the farmers as terrorists by lathi charging them using water cannons and fire tear gas shells to disperse them. PM Modi hailed this anti-farmer laws which show that the BJP has no intention to solve the problems of the farmers. And the centre was intolerant. Party MLA and spokesperson at another press meet said the centre was intolerant towards thousands of farmers sitting at the border. There were massive participation of the people in the road show. Mr. Bharadwaj, how can COVID-19 spread at one gathering and not spread at another? This is utter. Mr. Bharadwaj said that AAP Chief Spokesperson Raghav Chadha allied Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amarinder and Mr. Modi are conspiring to destroy the farmers. He questioned why Mr. Singh did not let the farmers of his state to protest in Delhi. Government must summon assembly session, says Congress. Same news was yesterday also in the newspaper. The Delhi Congress on Sunday said if the AAP government is really interested in the welfare of farmers, then it should immediately summon a session with the Legislative Assembly and pass a resolution against the law made by the centre. At a press meet, Congress leader Alka Lampa said that Delhi BJP must play active to mislead the farmers by spreading lies about the three anti-farmer bills. The government was shedding crocodile tears on the issue. 1/4 real estate units in Gurugram are stressed. RERA chief. RERA ordering reform for project which seem doomed but supporting one that can be completed. Around 70,000 real estate units, about almost 1/4 of the total units being monitored by the Haryana Real Estate Regulatory Authority in the Millennium City across 30 odd projects are stretched for various reasons, disclosed HRERA Gurugram chairman K.K. Kandilwal. He was speaking to the Hindu on a variety of issues concerning the sector in that authority. With the aim to reduce pretensions and expenditure, the Gurugram recently set up a medication forum. Two types of cases fall under the ambit of this forum. First, the applications made for medication pre-filling of formal complaint stage. This will be taken up by grievance address cell and our chief public relations officer Deepa Malik, and a parallel of an individual basis that will be save the time and money of the complaints. The second type of cases are the complaints referred by the authority to retired district and sessions judge and educating officers. It's a new experiment unlike the recognition of centers set by the RERS in other states and Mr. Kejriwal. Air quality in city remains poor. As I said, air quality is very poor in Delhi, but air quality in city remains poor. The air quality in Delhi is 256. The air quality is 256 and in Ghaziabad 300, Noida 268, Gurugram 242, Faridabad 230, Greater Noida 273. In these 6 states, the air quality is poor. And the air quality in the capital remained poor category on Sunday with the 24-hour average based on the readings from 35 monitoring stations and 256 air quality monitoring agencies have forecast that the quality is likely to be deteriorate over the next few days. To calmer winds and a fall in the temperature. The minimum temperature in the city settled at 7 degrees Celsius, which was 3 degrees below normal. The maximum settled at 26.4 degrees Celsius. Caught on the wrong foot. The sudden and stricter enforcement of COVID-19 guidelines has forced a host of people to adapt and adjust with the downsizing of marriages. Many are forced to apologize to relatives for retracting invites, while traders have to restrict the entry of the customers. The authorities are to take any action against the outside shops which affect effective social distancing. Infection can be avoided. At 6 p.m. on Friday, there were hundreds of people at South Delhi Sarojini Nagar market, which led to the issue of the challans. So, total number of challans issued on only November 22 was 1,501. And also, there were fines issued by police for people not wearing masks. phase 1. In that, hundreds crowd. Daily COVID-19 cases in capital continue to dip. There are 35,091 active cases, 5,22,491 recoveries, 5,441 containment zones. The total number of active cases has been decreased from yesterday, and the new deaths are 68, total deaths are 9,066. The capital recorded 4,906 new COVID cases and 68 deaths on Sunday, according to a health bulletin issued by the Delhi government. The bulletin added that 64,186 tests were conducted over the past 24 hours with a positivity rate of 7.64%. Out of the total tests conducted, 29,839 were RT-PCR while 34,347 were rapid antigen tests. 50% government employees to work from home. The Delhi Disaster Management Authority has issued work from home orders for 50% Delhi government employees associated with non-essential services. It has asked to private companies to follow staggered office timings and reduce presence of the quantum of staffers. The order does not cover departments concerned with the essential services including health, police, home guards and civil defense, district administrations, fire, electricity and water, municipal service, among others. Now let's see the weather report. With mist and smoke haze in a cold morning, dry and comfortable day, likely pollution level near Detroit. A cold morning with mist, smoke haze and sunny sky, pollution level would remain severe as the air quality is not good in Delhi. As the air quality not good. Let's come to the original weather watch. It's out here. So, dense fog very likely at isolated space over Tripura, squally weather, wind speeds reaching 45 to 55 kilometers per hour, adjusting to 65 kilometers per hour, likely over settled parts of South Bay of Bengal. Fisherman alert was not to venture into these areas. So the air quality in Ahmedabad is moderate, Bengaluru moderate, Chennai good. Readings indicate average. And in Delhi, poor. Hyderabad, moderate. Calcutta, poor. Lucknow, poor. Mumbai, poor. And Pune, good. And Visakhapatnam, there's a moderate air quality. And so yesterday, an observation made at 4 p.m. Patna may recorded an overall quality index of score of 350, indicating an unhealthy level of pollution. In contrast, AQ score of 17 only. It recorded a healthy AQS score of 17 in Aswal, Mizoram. Two more parties floated election bound Assam. They will focus on Barak Valley region. We plan to contest all the 15 seats in the valley, said Pradeep Tutarao, Chief Convener BF. The list of new regional parties in Assam continues to be expanded here in 2021's assembly elections. Two parties have been formed with a fortnight since November 15. This time the Bengali-dominated Barak Valley in southern Assam. The Assamese dominated Brahmaputra Valley and has already seen the birth of 4 regional parties. This year was the 5th a political platform for some tribes in the work. Now, a woman suspected of killing her 4 daughters. She was hospitalized after she tried to hurt herself. Punjab government aims back in health field. The Punjab government and the International Digital Health Artificial Intelligence Research Collaborative have linked the Memorandum of Understanding for developing models for people-centric digital technologies and infrastructure in the health sector. On behalf of the Punjab was signed by Additional Chief Secretary Andrew Triwari, who said that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought to center stage and importance to public health for the personal, social, and economic well-being of citizens are important. Honda accuses Chief Minister of insulting Haryana farmers. State Congress chief also attacks him for anti-farmer stance. So, leader of the opposition in Haryana on Sunday accused Chief Minister Manohar Lal of insulting farmers of the state by giving an impression through his recent remarks that farmers from Haryana were not a part of the ongoing aggregation against the central farm laws. The Chief Minister should tell whatever he does not consider the farmers as residents of Haryana. If the farmers of Haryana are not part of the movement, then who did the movement Lati change in Pipli? Who are the people who were detained in Haryana police before the Delhi march? Odisha Assembly and 30 days before schedule. The winter session of the Odisha Assembly was abruptly adjourned amidst protests by the opposition Congress and Bharatiya Janata Party here on Sunday, 30 working days before schedule. Speaking, Sujan Narayan Patro adjourned the House after the passage of the apportion bill. The winter session was scheduled to be held on December 31st. The session lasted only for 10 days. Only 2 adjournment motions were issued and 7 bills passed. The short session saw passage of 7 bills after the Assembly passed apportion bill of 11,700 crores. Chief Whip of ruling party moved proposal to end the session. It was supported by Biju Janata Dal. Farmers plan protests in Orissa from December 5th. Farmers in Western Orissa districts have threatened to hit the streets over the alleged flawed paddy procurement process from December 5th. Farmers under the areas of Western Orissa and the Western Orissa Farmer Organization Coordination Committee threatened that if the government fails to streamline the paddy process by December 4th, farmers would stock up their produce on roads from December 5th. Education Press at the edge. The time kindle their curiosity as time when marks rule the rules. Children need to be taught to learn by something, says experts. Stay ahead of the curve. So, save the date. Undergraduate programs at APU. Azim Premji University announced admissions to its full-time essential undergraduate program. Courses are 3-year BSc BEd and 4-year BSc BEd dual degree. Clear the fog, drop a clear vaccination policy. India's COVID-19 control plan of actions can be the nucleus for building a much-needed public health infrastructure. Vaccines play a major role in human mastery over infectious disease. Vaccine can induce immunity only in the vaccinated individual. So vaccination is preventive medicine. When a vaccine is rolled out as a national and global program, an increasing proportion of people are vaccinated. So here, the herd immunity plus herd effect reduce the overall disease to burden the community. In the other words, the disease is controlled. The epidemiology, the common word control has a specific meaning, deliberate, and 3 COVID-19 vaccines are claimed of about 90 to 95% protective efficiency, which was made by BioNTech, Moderna and Gamaleya Institute. Hopefully they will soon get registered for general use in the respective countries for origin. Sputnik V is under phase 3 vaccine trials in India by Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. Another vaccine, Chadoxil and COVID-19, Oxford AstraZeneca manufactured under license by Serum Institute. The likelihood of Sputnik V getting registration in India is probably high. Possibly before 2020, an indigenous vaccine candidate will be registered in the respective origin and vaccination will be done. Fortunately, these three front-running vaccines for India need only the standard cold chain available to the UIP, except that any new vaccine will require significant and additional cold chain space. All vaccines in the UP are available in the private sector too. Under the UIP, vaccines attract no user fee, but the private sector bills the beneficiary. Will this style be maintained for COVID-19 vaccines also? Let's see. Session faces who could aid the return of America. In line with this agenda of restoring America's place in the world, is banking on Obama liberal internalists. The Paris Agreement is no panacea to nothing that the US President Donald Trump turns down into gold lakes, except perhaps his business empire, but ironically, he was one who turned the Paris Agreement was considered the product of the conspiracy hatched by the US and China to change the course of the negations away from the Rio Declaration and Kyoto Protocol into a holy grail with pursuing many developing countries. The political economy of journalism. The lack of sustainable model is haunting legacy media and haunting new digital initiatives. Assassination and its aftermath. The fallout of Fakir's killing while benefiting Israel will have to instability in West Asia. There's a picture out here. While reinstalling, please see that I don't face the parliament. I understood this picture. If you understood this picture, let me know in the comments what this picture says. Another provocative graffiti found in Mangaluru. First message appeared on Federal Special Team form to trace accused. 2 days after, same invite the luxury tribe and entitlement to fight the Sangal Parivar was found on the compound wall of the residential apartment here. Another provocative message was found written on the wall and abandoned police outpost building in district court premises here on Sunday. Farmers reject talks over, says Burari Sajid. Instead of responding to the main demands of the repealing of the tree back clause, the withdrawal of the electricity bill 2020 on government is doing the best to move the debate to where the farmers should camp, said the statement from the All Indian Kisan Sangh's Coordination Committee, one of the alliances leading to the protest. Hyderabad will get a BJP mayor, said by Amit Shah. We will end Nizam culture and also remove encroachments that caused floods. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Sunday asserted that the Bharatiya Janata Party is certainly going to form the next government in Telangana, as it has already become the main opposition to the ruling Telangana Rashtriya Samiti. We also have the support of Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao in the way in which he is running the government, he said at his press conference on Sunday. CPM takes serious view on KSFE riot. It undermines people's faith in government. Andhra Pradesh claims 1.13% positivity rate. So, in Telangana, total number of cases are 2,69,223. Active cases are 10,490. Recovered cases are 2,27,278. And deaths are 1,455. Total number of cases in Kerala are 5,99,600. Active cases are 64,589. Recovered cases are 5,32,658. Deaths are 2,223. In Tamil Nadu, the total number of cases are 7,80,505 and active cases 11,052. Recovered cases are 7,57,750 and the deaths are 11,703. In AP, total number of cases are 8,67,683. Active cases are 8,397. Recovered cases are 8,52,298. The deaths are 6,988. In Karnataka, total number of cases are 8,83,899. Active cases are 24,503. Recovered cases are 8,47,612. Deaths are 11,765. So these are the COVID-19 cases passed by the health bulletin of each respective state on Sunday. Andhra Pradesh to hand over 27 kilometers Vizag coastline to Navy. New base will set up for missile vessel submarines. The Andhra Pradesh government has formally agreed to give 27-kilometer stretch to the coastline at Rakapalli in Visakhapatnam district of setting up an alternative operating base of Indian Navy. Man attacks AP Transport Minister with a trowel. Escapes unhurt, accused, arrested. Congress plays Shah's South trip. Home Minister can travel to Hyderabad but can't meet pharmacist party. Congress party. Mr. Modi's comment when lakhs of pharmacists sitting all around demanding their farmers withdraw shows that the government is drunk with power and he does not care. Taking the pot shot at Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the Congress said on Sunday that it could travel 1,200 kilometers from Delhi to Hyderabad to campaign polls but could not travel 15 kilometers to the Delhi border to meet protesting farmers. In Colombo, Ajit Doval meets Sampantu. Development in North and East discussed Satyana leader in an apartment. Last minute addition to the literacy of Colombo, National Security Advertiser met senior Sri Lankan Tamil leader Sampanthan on Sunday before wrapping up his 2-day visit for the trilateral discussion for a maritime cooperation security. Colombo-based sources told the Hindu that the meeting was held at India's official residence of the Indian High Commissioner and lasted about 30 minutes. BJP dares BJP to drop its ministers from cabinet. Ties have worsened ahead of BTC poll. The upcoming borderland and the election Assam are driven to wedge between the BJP and Borderlands People Front. The two parties are contesting the election to the 40-seat tribal council scheduled in the two phases in December. The leaders of the BPF have been challenging the BJP to drop its 3 ministers in the cabinet besides claiming finance minister. CRPF officer killed, 7 injured and in IED blast. Anti-Maoist operation was underway. India rejects OIC reference to Kashmir. India on Sunday strongly rejected the criticism of its Kashmir policy by the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. Center murdering democracy in Jammu and Kashmir. Why 9 lakh troops, asks Mehbooba. Former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister and People's Democratic Party President Mehbooba Mufti on Sunday accused the center of murdering democracy in the Union Territory and questioning the presence of 9 lakh troops there if the deletion of Article 370 buried all issues. BJP released this manifesto in Urdu for Jammu and Kashmir. In a bid to reach out to the Urdu-speaking population in Kashmir Valley, the BJP released its Urdu version of the manifesto on Sunday to garner votes in the District Development Council polls the party. The BJP will get a majority of seats not only in Jammu and Kashmir as well. The DDC polls are for development and prosperity. Those who were picked and must epic Pencaris that more power, said BJP national spokesperson. Astro calls allegation malicious. Film says volunteers falsely blaming vaccine trials for its medical problems. PM to interact with vaccine developers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to have virtual interactions with the three teams that are developing vaccines for COVID-19 on Friday. A tweet by the Prime Minister's office said on Sunday. India records 41,810 fresh COVID-19 cases, 496 fatalities. Each state has contributed more than 70% of new cases, said by the health bulletin released by the Indian government. China nod for downstream dam on Palampur. Project marks a new phase in exploitation of the river with potential changes for India. The Chinese media reported on Sunday that authorities have given the go-ahead of the Chinese hydropower company to construct the first downstream on the lower reaches of the Brahmaputra, and Tibet marking the new phase in China's hydropower exploitation of the river of the potential ramifications of it for India. No need for conversations. Uma Bharati. Senior BJP leader Uma Bharati said there is no need for religious conversations in the country when asked about the proposed law to criminalize forgivable religious conversations in Madhya Pradesh. NIA says that it did not seize Stan Swami's zipper. Agency dismisses reports as false and cut mischievous. Lifetime risk of diabetes in Madras alarming study. 55% of men and 65% of men aged 20 are likely to develop the disease, it says. At high risk. BLOC boardroom challenge semi-finals begin tomorrow. Event across 9 cities will be broadcast. The 9 city semi-finals of boardroom challenge will kick off online on December 1st. Do you remember the red ribbon? As we commemorate World AIDS Day tomorrow, we explore why the charter on its basis since the 1990s. So tomorrow is an World AIDS Day. It's a good point actually. Tomorrow is World AIDS Day. These are the cereals for breakfast. Cooperation, a different understanding. Why we must love and care for our own bodies. These are the landmark movies. 10 per second settle a moment. These are stories, cartoon stories. You can read this. I'll keep some time, and if you get some new things in this pictures, in this stories, if you get new things, then you can let us know in the comments, and we will see that comments. Let us know in the comments if you see any good points in this pictures, like poached cave peanuts, agar the horrible Calvin's and hopes, tiger trails before swine. 31 Afghan soldiers killed in attack on base. In a separate attack, the suicide bomber targeted the convoy to provincial council chief, killing 3. China's defense minister meets Nepal's top leadership. China's defense minister General V. Feng Yi on Sunday met Prime Minister K.P. Sharma and had talks with Nepal Army Chief General Purna Chandra Thapa on various issues to bilateral interest aimed at bolstering bilateral military cooperation and taking the existing friendly ties to a new height. Trump loses the election challenge in court. Ethiopia IPL launches search for Tigray leaders. PM says troops now control Mekal. Iran will give a calculated response to scientist killing. Headline newspapers calls for strike on Israel port city. Iran will give a calculated and decisive response to the killing of its top nuclear scientists and top advisor of Iran's supreme leader. With the headline newspaper suggested that the terror revenge should include striking the Israel city of Haifa. French police face charges over backmates beating. 4 French police should face charges over the beating and racial abuse of a black music producer. The top prosecutor said on Monday and mentioned that an intensified controversy over a new security law. 4 killed in Sri Lanka prison riot. Loneliest elephant heads to Cambodia from Pakistan. Following years of public outrage in campaigning by the American pop star she the world's loneliest elephant, embarked on Sunday on a mammoth moves from Pakistan to retirement in the Cambodian sanctuary. The farm singer has spent recent days at the Islam Zoo to provide moral support to Kawan. At least 110 civilians killed in Nigeria, attack says UN. Don't tap the goose that lays the golden egg. The Investment of Insurance Bureau with LIC needs to serious rating considering statutory role in the Indian economy. Think investor resistance, future uncertain. Emotions should not come in the way of accumulating money even though there is no predicting the future. Now let's go to the sports news. Smith and Maxwell makes it in a no contest. Warner Finch gave the team a brisk start again. Kohli, Rahul, Knox, Gordon Wayne as Australia's series. Rahul's backs bowlers dispatched India bowling unit conceding 763 runs in the first 2 games. Vice captain KL Rahul backed it to the hit. Weaver outplayed amidst Kohli. India's keeper Virat Kohli had no qualms concerning the visitors were outplayed with a confident and ruthless Australia in the series deciding second ODI on Sunday. Warner likely to be ruled out of series. Australia opener David Warner's participation in the winner of the limited over series against India was thrown into the doubt after he suffered a groin. Warner avoided off the field from after he struggled to get the following a dive in the 4th over in the Indian innings. England wins series. Man of the match David Martin and Noel Morgan strained England for series clinching 4 wickets win over South Africa's second 2020 international on Sunday. Georgia escapes fireball after crash. Messi salutes Maradona as Barca wins big. Real crashes to yet another defeat. Toronto returns to the top of the table again. So this is the crossword and Sudoku in sports news. Belgium newly finished on the top of the podium. A slow freak set of the war turns to the Super Sunday Sabal pair. Paul took the honors in Indian category of the impressive run. BCCI proposes curtailed season. The Board of Control for Cricket has presented State Association 4 options for a terminated domestic cricket season due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Phillips Headlines gave a series-sealing win. Careless to entire final. Gomes emerges Blasters hero. Chennai FC was left to crew a missed penalty as it was held to a goalless draw by Kerala Blasters in an evenly fought contest at the GM Studios in Mumbai on Sunday. Third time lucky for Arjun. Exclusive blue claims Kinarasani played. So these are the sports news. So these are the news. This is the newspaper of 30th November 2020. I will be back with tomorrow's newspaper, that is 1st December 2020. Then stay tuned to the Cognizance IAS coaching for current affairs and newspaper and the history of India and Indian polity and governance. So this is for today, guys. I'll be back with newspaper of tomorrow, 1st December 2020. Till then, stay tuned to Cognizance IAS coaching. Thanks for watching the live.